Alright, New Jack Crew, man, I appreciate you guys once again for all your prayers, and I'm feeling better, so I'm in here working, trying to push you guys some videos out, so we ain't stopping. Let's get to it.
Come on, inmates, let's go. We ain't got all night. Let's roll. Get them shackles. Hey, we gonna start down here.
So, okay, New Jack, what I did was I took y'all back right before we got on the bus. I wanted y'all to understand why I was one of the first ones that get on the bus. Now, this CO, he comes, he hollering for the shackles. He in a rush. Now, all the other COs, they taking care of other things that need to be done before we can get to this part right here. But he's in a big rush. So he's grabbing shackles, putting them on people, and he grab them, putting them on me, and he end up pinching my leg. I mean, grabbed a nice little chunk of my shit. So I'm sitting there, I'm hollering, I'm pissed off. I'm like, man, what's wrong with you, bro? I say, man, you just pissed the hell out of me. So he gets super mad. You know, first we have a couple words, then he gets stupid and call for other COs. So I'm like, man, just put me on the bus. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm knowing what's going to go down if I continue down that path. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? I dealt with him with that bullshit or whatever, you know. So he finally got me shackled up, put me on the bus or whatever. Once he get me on the bus, he just fold his arms and just stand right there and look at me. He ain't saying nothing. He just stand there and look at me for about 10 whole minutes. At this point, I'm gonna start telling y'all, you know, who I started to see. I think I told y'all in the last video, Waukee was the first person I seen, you know, get on the bus or whatever. I was looking like, damn, bro. You know, going to another prison, you know, New Jack ain't coming. And as soon as I say New Jack ain't coming, that's when Maury walk his ass on the bus. But I'm still trying to play. He like, what's up, G? I'm like, what's up, bro? What's up, Maury? You know, trying to play it off like I ain't even tripping. You know, he coming or whatever, but I'm relieved in a way. Where we at now, dude after dude getting on the bus. They all shackled in and they starting to lock them into the bus. So we seeing these dudes get on, and I'm seeing the first dudes I'm seeing, I'm like, where the hell they come from? I ain't never seen them before. They bringing Zico on the bus. Now, y'all remember who Zico is. His homeboy Blake got hit by C-Dog. You know what I'm saying? With that thing. Y'all know Zico, he a white boy, but he getting on the bus and he having words with another black boy outside. The CO hollering at him, telling him to shut up or whatever, but him and the black boy going hard. Now, he getting on the bus, but his other homeboy still out here. Now, he on the bus, but they still out there going backwards and forward. Oh no! That's all you hear. Man, that boy, his Zico homeboy, one time knocked him out cold. Now, we can't see nothing. All we can see is silhouettes, because these windows is blacked out inside and out. I bet you nothing in no boy mind told him that them COs was going to come over there and break him out. First, they put that boy on his back, but then all the other COs ran over there. They was stomping that boy, kicking that boy. They took it out on him bad. Once that situation get wrapped up, they get back to shackling inmates and putting them on the bus. Now, the next person I see, and it blows my mind, is Ville Fresh T. Man, Ville Fresh T is beat the hell up. Fresh, what happened? Them bitches, bro, smoking a joint. Man, these mother... Shut up and keep moving. You know you better turn around and shut your shit. While Fresh was trying to tell me, the same CO who did that shit with them shackles, he came back out of nowhere and just hit me with that hot shit. Man, you know you better turn around and shut your shit. You know, so I'm saying, oh, we got a problem. So after that, and while we watching them put the other inmates on the bus or whatever, she trying to make little gestures and kind of tell me what happened. But I get the gist of it. He was somewhere ducked off smoking the joint while all this was happening, and them COs was coming in at that time and put that on his ass. Me and Ville Fresh, we was laughing about that about a couple days ago. Up until this right here, getting on this bus and all this situation, it wasn't even that bad until this dude get on the bus. Booger Bow come walking shaka down with an attitude. I don't even know this nigga. I'm like, you better go sit your ass down, big boy. About an hour later, everything started coming together. Now, I just started seeing a couple different New Jack people. Evan on the bus with us, or Ronnie on the bus with us. So I'm good right now. This bus almost loaded down to the max. And it's 7 New Jack people on this bus with us right now. So my mind going somewhere else right now. I'm like, I don't hear nobody, to chatter like where we going and what prison, how that is and things like that. You don't hear nothing like that. Sometimes you have dudes that did time all over the place, so they'll have some experience and they'll kind of know where we going. But that means nobody on this bus right now got no experience in this prison we going to. I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. Now, when this next person get on this bus, and this the last person we actually know that get on this bus, I ain't gonna lie, I light up my little bro Roger getting on the bus, and I'm like, oh, yeah, we official. All right, inmates, listen up. When this bus moving, nobody open their damn mouth and work. You don't talk to the person next to you. You stay there, you shut your mouth, and keep your eyes front. So now the bus take off, we on the road, and we just riding. So we ride for about 30, 40 minutes before anything else happens. Now, everybody trying to look out the window, but like I said, the windows is dark. You can't really see nothing but the silhouettes of trees. We just know we taking back roads. Oh, man, I can't take it no more. What's your goddamn problem? You better shut your damn mouth. Like I said, about 30, 40 minutes into the trip, this dude who I hear from other inmates, his name is Quante. This inmate back there going off. He's saying the suspense is too much for him. It's just coming out of him. He can't stop it. It's pouring. But the COs, they don't care nothing about that. One of the COs keep trying to get back there, and the other COs that's up there driving tell him, I can't let you pass this gate, because if I do and something happen, we can't stop at all. Stop the bus. Now the COs had to left this situation alone, but this dude can't stop himself. The CO that's driving finally popped that gate, and that CO go back there to where this dude Quante at. Say, look, Quante, man, you better calm down, bro. Shut your mouth. Now this CO passing us by, this bus moving, and he walking back to where we at. Another inmate trying to tell dude, man, it ain't looking good. This CO coming back to do you something. Just think about breathe. I can't breathe, my bro. You ain't had to do that, bro. That's messed up. Shut y'all damn mouth. I'll give y'all something too. Y'all want some? Now, after that situation with Quante, we just ride and ride. Now, I gotta say, this was the quickest ride ever, because almost every inmate on the bus fall asleep. All right, inmates, home sweet home. Get your ass up. We come around, unlock you, and we want y'all to unload in a single file line. Do y'all get it? Yes, sir. Now, they come around and start unlocking each inmate, and I'm watching these inmates get off the bus. I'm looking at their face. When these inmates get off this bus, they got a stupid look on their face. Ain't nobody talking to each other, nothing. They just looking around like they just stuck. They finally get around to my road, so they come through, unlock us, and we heading off the bus. Now, when I get off the bus, the first thing I see is a bunch of square buildings. Now, this prison is sectioned off in these square buildings. Now, I'm gonna have to explain to you as we go. Now, when we all get off the bus, they ain't doing nothing right now. You know what I'm saying? They just standing around. We trying to figure out why the hell they just standing around. We stand around about 15 to 20 minutes more, and then we finally see 2 of the 60 passenger vans that was at the prison pull up. As these vans pull up, we see some more COs coming out the entry port of the prison way. Now these COs go run over to these 2 vans, and they start unloading these inmates. Now one of these vans, inmates that was in the infirmary. We all looking, trying to see who about to get off these vans or whatever. Now off the infirmary van, the first person we see is Trey Leon. We see these inmates, they flowing off this infirmary van left and right. They simultaneously unloading the other van as well. So my attention go over here, and I look and I see Bobby Mack. Oh man, it's like a parade go off in my head. Now, this is where the crazy part come up. When we see this dude get off, he bandaged from head to toe. He look like he been burnt up and everything. We don't even know who he is. That's until we really look. Damn, what the hell happened to dude? Ooh, they did him. Boy, look at it. This inmate that done been beat up, burnt, that's bandaged from head to toe, he make it up bars, and he done dropped his head because he hear all the inmates talking about him or whatever. Man, that's cheese puff, man. I look good in this dude's face, and that's when I see it's cheese puff. Man, I don't know what the hell happened during this riot, but they messed him up bad, man. This dude pink. That boy look like a piece of raw bacon. They done turned that boy into a white man. Look like a block of cottage cheese. Y'all inmates, shut the hell up. Listen up. Now, these inmates sit there and go off on cheese puff. I'm sitting there listening at them, but I'm like, I don't give a damn what y'all say. Cheese puff still here. All right, I want all y'all inmates inmates to line up and follow this first inmate who gonna follow me. We going to GTS. When this CO say that, I'm looking around like, man, what the hell is GTS? You know, I don't know what it is. So he walks us all the way up into this building we getting ready to go in, but he passed us off to another CO. All right, hold on, what you got? This CO right here is CO Loomis. He's taking over from here. All right, fellas, listen up. Listen to me good. Do as you're told. We're going right on over here. We're going to have you stripped down. We're going to have you dress out. And after that, we're going to see the nurse, and the nurses are going to check you out. And then you're going to see some COs that's going to ask you some questions. Now, it is critical that you answer these questions correct, because this can save your life or someone you know life. So we get with CO Loomis, and he walks us up about a half a mile through this building. That's how big these SWAT buildings is. They are humongous. We get farther down in this building. We come to this big entryway. When we walk through this entryway, let's go, inmates, let's go. Come on, let's go, inmates, let's go. Come on, keep moving, let's go. They rushing us from the moment we walk through the door, and we go through something look like an assembly line. One of them hit us with the hose pipe. Another CO throw powder on us. The other one hand us our uniform. Now, they got us up in here breaking our necks to get dressed. Now, once you get dressed, they direct you through another door that's connected to this building, and inside of there are 3 more COs. One of them handing you a pill, another one handing you a cup, and another one hit you with the dry spray for lights. Now, I'm already skeptical. I'm like, I ain't taking none of this shit, man. I'm trying to figure out a way to get out of this. But I see an inmate get up to him, and he tell them it's against his religion to take any of that. So they make him sign some papers, and once he signs some papers, they hit him with the light spray and make him line up against the wall. Now, all these inmates get up there, they taking that pill, and they drinking that drink with no problem. When I get up there, I tell them the same thing. Hey, man, it's against my religion. What religion? What, the religion you found when you got to prison? I've been Pentecostal ever since I was 3-4 years old that I can remember. Oh, Pentecostal? You Pentecostal? I'm Pentecostal too. This other CO named C. Daniels, he get to popping off. He Pentecostal. Now, I think he playing and he trying to test me, because he end up asking me a question, but he's serious about it. Let me hear the pledge. Remember the Sabbath and remember to keep it holy. I also pledge to remember that there's a Son, the Father, and the Holy Spirit. Now, for you guys that are Catholic or Pentecostal, you'll understand why that's important. But for those of you who don't, I'll explain that to you on live. Let's keep moving. My brother, all right. I'm still skeptical about his behavior, how he's just too intuitive inside of here and in front of all his fellow COs talking to an inmate like this. But he directs me to where I need to go sign these papers so I can go line up against the wall. Now, when I get these papers and read this paper, you know what this paper stating? The refusal of any of these deterrents. If any inmate is caught jacking off or any kind of sexual behavior with each other, they will be rebooked, tried, and maybe sentenced to 5 years or better. At this moment, I'm like, hell yeah. Oh, they ain't playing up in here. You know, I'm saying they on their shit up in here. You know, I'm all for this. I don't even want to see none of this. I know I don't participate in no shit like that, so this don't really even bother me. The more we go through this process, the more confident I'm feeling about this prison. They got a lot of rules. So after everybody go through this line, get this pill, take this drink, and get that spray on them for lights, we all been lined up on this wall, and then we go into yet another room. Now, when we walk into this room, there's nothing but desks up in this room, and you wait in line until you hear your number or your name, and then you go to one of what looks like 10 desks. Now, we all just standing up in line in this room and waiting till a desk come open so we can go to either desk or whatever. Then I see the other guys that came on the infirmary van and the other van, and that's when Bobby Mack walk up. B Mack, what's up? What's up, youngster? Now, we both air whispering. You know, he got a big smile on his face. We happy to see each other. So I hear my number and I go walk over to the desk. Now, I sit down and it's a woman CO. All right, I'm gonna go over some of these things on this paper. You know, I'm gonna ask you some questions, and then I'll tell you a couple things about what to expect in this prison and some of the things that's not allowed in this prison. Okay, so each inmate is housed in what we call the barracks. There are 2 platoons, and in each platoon there are 9 barracks. Now, depending upon your behavior is how soon you rise up through the barracks, which is our ranking system. Now, in each one of these barracks, you have a captain. Now, the captain knows all the rules that's been set forward, your do's and your don'ts. So everything the captain says is the rules the inmates inside that barracks need to follow. Now, going through some of these rules is when my spirits begin to drop, because I see they running this prison just like other prisons by the inmates. inmates. You know what I'm saying? So this shit is really starting to frustrate me. Now, she placed me in Alpha Barracks. Now, the next thing she take me through, and this is really what pissed me off, is what GTS stand for, Gang Detection Squad. So she get to ask me, am I in a gang or anything that resembles a gang? And then she say, at any given time, more than 2 inmates at a time are not permitted to be together. Now, this shit is rubbing me the wrong way because I was leaving another prison where they was just starting to implement this in their prison, and just so happened I got away from that. Now I'm back here in a prison where they doing this same kind of shit, but they stricter on that. It's a bunch of little different other things that she go through, but I'll be all day if I try to lay them out in one episode. So I'll do like I always do. I'll introduce them as they arise. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna speed us up till we all done went through the screening process and we all make it to this room to watch this video about the prison. Now the video just talk about things that goes on, the exercising process and how you can reach honor status and things like that. Now when we finished watching this video, we all met up and we all lined up, including Bobby Mack and the guys off the other vans, and we take what we say is a goddamn hike to the barracks. It's crazy how far we gotta walk till we get to these barracks. Now when we get to the gate that lets us into the barracks, we see 4 inmates just standing there. When these gates open up, this is what the inmates holler out there standing there waiting on us. Alpha, Briggs, Commerce, Desco. So when the inmates finish hollering that, the CO, he instructs us to go which one of these that suits us, meaning whoever called out the name of the barracks that you're in. So I went with Alpha, everybody went with Briggs, that's with Briggs, everybody went with Commerce, that's with Commerce, everybody went with Daxco, that's with Daxco. Now Alpha, Briggs, and Commerce, they sit right by each other, but Daxco is the only one a couple yards farther. Now Daxco, Echo, and Frack, they sit together. And Independence, Huckle, and General Lee, they sit right next to Dasco and all that. Now keep in mind, there are more barracks that's here, but it's in another platoon somewhere. We all go with our captain, so we start entering the barracks. When I enter the barracks, I'm looking around like, man, this ain't nothing but a big ass dorm. All eyes on us, and I'm looking at these dudes, and these some ripped up dudes. They got some big dudes, they got some small dudes, but they all ripped up. Now in the inside of Alpha Barracks, it's broke down into 4 sections, and it's only A, B, C, and D. Right now, they put me in section C and rack 7. So I'm in section C, rack 7. Now, as we getting assigned our sections in our racks, all the other dudes go to their section in their racks, and I see the dudes go straight at them. Hey, bro, where you from? Hey, man, where you just come from? Y'all was in that prison where the riot at? They asking a million questions. Hey, Nubis, check it out. When you finish putting up your property, you know you can go hang outside, but you gotta be back in the barracks for 6 p.m. sharp. Now, you know this the hand that some of these inmates fan with. They ain't been outside in the other prison like in forever. So soon as they put their stuff up, actually rush to put their shit up and head outside. And I'm one of them. I want to go see what it's about. NJC, I'm stopping the introduction to the barracks here, but I'm making as many episodes as I can today, and I'm going to keep putting them up. Now, I am trying to give, enough people time enough to see the episode that's before the next episode that comes out. Today, I'm feeling like $1,000,000. I'm feeling the best I've seen since the last couple weeks, and I'm just gonna keep dropping these episodes, so let's go.